everyone, and welcome. I've just realised my camera's at a weird, really high angle. Like cutting off half my chest. There we go, that looks more normal. Also, hello, and look, I am wearing my Don't NFTs Me t-shirt today. It's been a little while since I've worn it. I was going to wear it to NFT NYC, but 100% forgot to pack it. Hello, and welcome. So what the frig are we making today? I think we're going to try and finish off this ocean thing that I'm creating. I want to get that finished. We've been doing it for about 3 streams now. This will be the 3rd stream. We've been doing it for a little while, so I want to get this made. Then hopefully we'll play a couple of games over on the Sandbox alpha stuff. So let me just get that open so you guys can see. So we'll finish off that, then we'll just hop into the play area over here. Tells us all the contests happening. I actually haven't done this one, so we might as well do the photo booth one while we're at it. So we'll play some of these. I have to be careful though, because last time when I went to Rooftop a la mode, they changed the music for the top area, so the actual rooftop, and I got, you know, like, hey, you're being striked for, like, a YouTube strike for audio to do with the song. So I am going to have to make sure the audio is super, super low. You guys won't be able to hear that, unfortunately, but you guys can join and play the games and listen to the audio yourself. But hello, Marshall, Chejgov, hello, Chi. I'm gonna call you Chi. Go West, Garnakan. First time you catched the start of a live stream. For a second now, I thought you were gonna say first time you've catched a live stream, and I was like, I could have swore I've seen your name come up. Yeah, I've started a little bit earlier. I was aiming, I wanted to start at past. Couldn't quite get started at past. So really, I'm just about 15 minutes early compared to what I normally am. But yes, so we're gonna hop into this. We're gonna start creating. We're gonna try and finish this off. I really feel like there's not too much else I need to do on here. I do want to just go here and add Kelp 3. I'm gonna get the big one right there. Not rotated correctly. Get it positioned. Okay. Kelp 2A. That one there. I'm actually going to do that like that. This one a little bit more here and rotate it out as well. But how is everybody doing? Did you all have a good weekend? What have you been up to? Let me know. How are things? How are things going with everyone? I hope you are all having a fantastic day. I'm actually really happy with that. I think that actually looks pretty good. I wouldn't mind just trying to sort out some of this side rock bit. I'm not too sure what I want to do with this, but I definitely want to add some stuff on there. I actually really like what I've done with that happening. And this was an accident, but that actually looks kind of cool. Let me know, what do you think? Do you think this little bit here kind of looks cool? But yeah, how are we doing? Usually we spend the first few minutes just kind of doing a chat and talking about what's been happening over the weekend and how you guys are all doing. So please let me know, because once I get into creation mode, then sometimes I kind of forget about you guys, and I apologize, but I really, really want to get this finished. Like, I really want this to be done and over with. So I may go into like pure creation mind mode for a little bit of this. So I would just love to be able to have like this nice little chat time between us all. I also want to just tweet this out onto the I haven't done it on here for a little while. Okay. Yeah, but how are we going, Drakusha, as well? Drakusha, how are you? Oh, right, let's get creating. So I also think that some of these on the sides will be good too. So I've made that like part of this. So, create a child node and call this small rock B. Yeah, that looks like the small. What I want to do is just take it to this side. Just kind of rotate it. Kind of make it look like we've got different colors and stuff happening. I'm also going to duplicate this and call this rock B and move that there just so I can do an edit to the back of this. Aw, Drakusha, that's a super cute little, is that like a little fun guy's character? That's super cute. Little mushroom guy. That's super, super cute. I love it. I can just go on here. We don't really need this bit here. We kind of want to reduce some of the faces as well while we're doing this, so we can actually probably take this out. That how it is. Yeah. Whoops. I have it. Did I just close something? I don't know what I just closed. I closed something. I don't know what I closed. Let's just color all of this in. I'm going to stick to the main color and then we're going to change it up a little bit. Okay, and then we're going to go to the pen tool. Let's start adding a few different colors here, there, and everywhere. And it's right there. Little bits in between, sort of feeding out. And set to floor. Oh, look at it. Okay, that makes me pretty happy. I kind of think I want to do this side. Actually saying that, we got this hidden. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this side out because that is actually hidden inside the rock. And I am just going to expand this right here. We actually have like seaweed going from there, so I want it to sort of flow through. And let's have a little look. Yes, that looks really nice. Add a few darker colours there, but I like that. Or a few lighter colours. In fact, let's go to the main one. I don't think we need this lighter colour here. Let's add a couple more of this one. Good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. Oh, actually, I promised myself that I was going to 100% steal the way Joseph does his sort of introduction, because he borrowed good morning, afternoon, evening from me because he loved it so much that he has now made a show around it. So I always, like, if I get in voice calls with him, he'll always be like, hello, and or like say good morning, and I just carry on doing his whole introduction. So let's intro like a Joseph right now. So good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. It is 6 p.m. my local time. And then he just does whatever he does. I don't know after that. But yeah, how are you all? And just remember, guys, spider. It's gone. It has been unalived. So, yes, just remember, guys, that the good morning, afternoon, evening was coined by me. And Joseph admits this as well. Like, if anybody asks, he does tell them, like, yes, Panda, like, I got it from Panda. I just kind of, like, joke with him that he stole it from me and like, has made a whole show around it. You should get royalties. I know, right? Yeah, gone. Yeah, it's like, it's gone. I mean, technically, it's on the bottom of my shoe. It's just not going to be moving anywhere anytime soon until I get a tissue and wipe it off the bottom of the shoe. Always keep some form of shoe or like slipper or something around you that can be used to bash one on the head. But also, I don't get rid of all spiders. So the daddy long leg ones, which some people, for whatever crazy reason, call crane flies daddy long legs, and it really, really irritates me. But the daddy long leg type spiders, but you usually see just like in the corners of your ceilings. I like to keep those because they actually prey on normal spiders, and so it's quite nice. So, and you may think I'm a little bit crazy for doing this, but basically if I see one of those in the corner, I will notice them, I'll acknowledge them. I will also say, I will keep an eye on them. If I see that they're getting to a certain size, I will then look up at them and go, hey, you got a week to kind of leave, otherwise I'm evicting you in not so friendly measures. Sometimes they do leave, which, wow, weird, right? It's as if they understand me. I know they don't, but it kind of, you know, it's nice to give them an eviction notice period, you know? Give them a week to leave. Yeah, and if they decide to stay, then usually because they're up in the corner, I'll get a hoover and I'll just like shh and get them. But those ones, I'm fairly happy for them to stay in my house. It's any other type of spider doesn't get to stay in my house if it gets noticed. GM Coils, how are you? I actually really like how I've done that. That looks like it's meant to, like, it's all part of one thing, and I actually really like that. Pretty good. You love all I do? Ah, thank you. That is super, super sweet. Is this an art for your mermaid lady? So, not particularly for her, but I suppose, like, sure, let's pretend this is just an underwater archway, honestly. There hasn't been that much thought into what the archway will be used for. It's just an underwater archway. I am going into concentration mode, so I do apologize if you guys feel ignored. Chat is quest today. Do you mean quiet? Quiet, yeah. I mean, I've only been live for like, oh wow, I've been live for 20 minutes. Where are you all? Come on, people, talk. Talk, people, talk. But also, it may have something to do with I'm in concentration mode. That I've been quieter, and usually if I go quiet, you guys go quiet, which I don't mind. Mind if you guys go a little bit quiet. Boop. Mr. Pizza Man, is that the start to a boop goop I see you preparing? In the Game Maker looking for a way to clean up a mess. I am not your best point of contact for Game Maker stuff. Anybody here is a real fan. All of you are real fans. Anybody that is here. Anybody here learning and enjoying themselves is a real fan. I don't mind when people like to lurk. What? Hashtag OnlyFans. No. What would it be? Would it be like a Vox edit OnlyFans? Like, nobody's like, you guys could just buy my assets, which, by the way, I shield myself so much on the Sandbox stream for my bookcase asset, and somebody actually bought it, so thank you if you're watching this stream and you purchased my amazing bookcase. Thank you. I really appreciate the sand. Thanks. Like legit, I appreciate the sand. I appreciate the purchase. I appreciate that you recognized quality voxel bookcase craftsmanship. Hashtag only Vox fans. I actually kind of like that, and I kind of want to make a t-shirt out of it. That's going in my notes. Going in my notes. I closed all my sticky notes. Here we go. Hashtag only Vox fans shirt idea. Tim Coils, you're driving? You're driving? Be careful while you're driving. Be careful while you drive. Oh. Select, like, the way you remove any block, isn't it? Let's get this up. Because I can show you this. Sure, I can show you this. Why have I accidentally started recording? I don't want to record my stream. No! No, we did this yesterday! Why is this every day? At least it's not the 2,000 however much we needed last time. We might as well go to the tavern one, because that has water. But I would assume it's the same way that you remove any terrain block. So we get our water. Let's say we make a big hole. Big holes. Do you place your water? Yeah, there's the water. So you've placed the water. You go to the edge and you right click and you drag, and now it's gone. Right click, drag, gone. The same as removing any terrain block. Click and drag. And drag. Click and drag. So doors are 64 by 96. No! DM Archer! No! Don't say so multiple, but yeah, technically doors are multiples of 32, but just remember that there is no templated door that is only 32 voxels wide. 64 by 96, 64 by 96. Please, DM Archer, don't tell people 32. 64 by 96. 64 by 96. Oh, listen. How's it going? It's going pretty good. Can't complain. How's it going for you? You having a good day? I like what I've done. A save. As coral, so I can go to this one and load this. Then It's going. Was wondering if you did the video showing how to take an apple from a tree. Not yet. It is on my list. I have a list, so I will be doing that. It's on my list. It will be after I show people how to edit the blades, so the swords, to create their own custom sword with animation. That is being done next week, and then the tree one will be out the week after. Okay, so the sword one is out next week, and then the tree one is out the week after. But what we could do is potentially create a tree and some apples on later on this stream, ready for me to do the video, because I haven't created that yet. I haven't got that actually created yet, so that could be a nice idea. Getting that created, like those assets created. Cool, I was just asking. No, that's fine. I was thinking about it the other day, but yeah, tree and apple sounds fun. Yeah, so it's they want to know how you can do an animation where you want it being picked from a tree, or I can't remember if it was you want it being picked off of a tree. So it would require, there's two ways I can do this. We can do it where it's a tree and just some apples, and there's a character there picking the stuff off the tree. Or you will want the animation to be that an apple would sort of fall down, so your avatar could be there ready. Wait, who's raiding? That looks like a raid thing. Who's raiding me? Who's raiding me? Right, open. This is why I should have Twitch also opened up simultaneously on another browser, so I can see when stuff happens. So, raid. All I can see is loads of raids. Oh, Game Dizzy says hi. Is it Game Dizzy raiding me? I don't get to see. Oh, I see Samstorm Meetup. Dizzy's raiding me. Thanks, Dizzy. Hey, Dizzy. Dizzy and Slater raid. Hey, thank you. You guys are awesome. Hi, everyone. We're having like a super chilled stream right now where I'm getting into creator mind mode, so I'm being fairly quiet compared to what I've normally been doing. The past couple of streams I've been super loud and not quiet, and now I've reverted back to my quiet, getting into the zone. Dizzy, how am I? I am great. It was an absolute pleasure to have met you in person. Now everybody now knows that I got to meet you in person, so now they're all super jealous, as you guys should be. It was awesome. But otherwise, I'm doing absolutely fine. I am just creating things and getting stuff done. Yeah. Just getting this all sorted and making things, pretty much. Does he look like a bear? Yes. He 100%. I'm not even going to... Wait, there was pictures. Was there not pictures? I think I shared a picture. The whole orange Hawaiian t-shirt. The hair, a little less a little less bear-like, but definitely the lower face was very, very bear-like. I never once saw Dizzy without a bear mouth. That sounds weird. And it's also a little bit of a lie because, right, I've got to be 100% right. So the first day I met you, you had the Hawaiian shirt and the thing and everything, and I was like, oh, and I recognized you like straight away. I was like, oh my god. I'm not gonna lie, on day 2, it took me a moment while talking to you to all of a sudden it just clicked in my mind because you weren't wearing the Hawaiian shirt, and I was like, why do I recognize you? Where do I recognize you? I was like, oh, yeah. Before next NFT NYC, we're taking everyone to Babylon. Wait, what? That sounds awesome. But yeah, it took me a moment. It legit took me a moment. I was like, your face looks so familiar. Never mind the fact that I'd spent like yesterday talking to you. Oh gosh, Ice Pilot. So not only does Ice Pilot want to put a fish in Game Diz's mouth, Ice Pilot also wants me to lick my mic. Ice Pilot, do you need some help? Like, are you okay? And I'm just joking with you, it's fine. ASMR? No, we're not doing ASMR! No! Ah, he has the fish in his hand. He's holding the fish right now. I've started the whole, like, ASMR thing now. It's not happening! I will not be doing ASMR anytime soon. Whoops. I did that wrong. I was meant to duplicate, not create a child. And Slater Raid, if you're there, how are you? How the frig are you? I feel like I just gave Game Dizzy all of my attention. I forgot to ask how you are. You're doing great? Good. I am glad. How do you like my underwater rock coral area? Good to be back to a normal schedule. I like how you got normal in like normal. Like what's a normal schedule? What is a normal schedule? Can you teach me what one of those looks like? Like my days vary so much. Like, you know, the other week it was, hey, attend these events and chat to people, and that was my job, and show people stuff on the computers that we had set up, and that was literally my job. And hey, look, we have Tiesto playing this evening. Enjoy his music. That was my job 2 weeks ago. This is fantastic. And now it's like, oh, okay, now I'm sat back on the chair doing my thing. I just wish I could do events all the time. Oh, I like events. Normal is but still chilling. Oh, so it's more chill than NYC. I felt, although I had like I barely slept. Like I really, really barely slept. But also, I just felt so energetic. Like I had so much energy. Can somebody give me that energy back? Slight touch of pink. We've got slight touches. We're having slight purpley pinky touches, honestly. So we've got the oranges and we're having sort of more purpley pink. a lighter pink just doesn't look that great. I will be adding just a couple of pink ones just over here. I might make like an even smaller version of this, just to have it come out. And yeah, we'll probably add some muscles more up on this top section. Really like the drawn on seaweed. This section right here, I don't know why. This is what I did today. There was a little bit of seaweed on this bit, and there was a tiny bit on this rock. And when I placed them together, I was like, this will look so much better if I made it look like they belong. So I just did half and half. But yeah, you gotta be careful of those faces. I tell everybody, you need, for optimization, under 5K faces, please. And also node limits. You gotta have node limits too. Okay, Apex, Mix, Mics. I will get those the apple tree thing sorted for you. I love the way this asset is coming along. Game Dizzy, did you see from when I first started it? Because it was like last Tuesday. It was just grey blocks. Like I legit was just like, yeah, let's just get some grey blocks and start changing the colours and stuff. In fact, I could probably, much like I've done with the other ones, like the orange ones, I could probably get away. Like this. That looks like, look awful. Doesn't look as good as those ones. Nope, I know why it doesn't look good. I need some music, honestly. I used to use like what was classed as royalty-free music on YouTube. But every now and again, I'd get like a message going, this has been claimed as copyright music. And I was like, it shouldn't be. It's from the YouTube library. And then I have to wait a few days and I don't get paid for those for the videos that have those happen to until it gets sorted. So this is just easier not to have any music. Who are also claiming on behalf of others that have said it's free to use. Yeah, it's really rich. So that's why the only music you'll hear be played is music that I personally own. As in, like, if I hear somebody else playing this, I will be copywriting it because it's my I say it's my music, made by my partner. I have sole use of this music, but this is the music. So you'll hear this, which is what he created. I'll skip to like the chorus bit. But this is quite nice. It's only like a 4-minute song. And then the other one is also one by him, but this is only like 2 minutes. These are like his two things. So I have basically 6 minutes of audio I could use. So I need more of my own music that I just know won't be used by other people. But both of those are what he did during uni. He did music at university. So it's things like that I know I don't need to worry about. Like that. A bit more up there as well. I actually quite like whatever the hell I've done here. It looks like a weird mushroom plant. Where do I find most of my inspiration? As in inspiration for creating this stuff? Pinterest sometimes. If it's to do with architecture, then generally looking at buildings that I see as I walk around different cities and just different places I've visited. A lot of time, a lot of my inspiration purely comes from just walking around, seeing things and thinking, hey, I can put these weird things and combine them together. Also, I have a very, very highly imaginative mind where inside my brain I think of really weird things and can picture them. Sometimes I don't picture them as actual. There's a fly in front of me. Go away. Shoo. That spider I killed earlier would come in handy for that fly right now, right? It's like I can see it. Sometimes I don't see it as like a full image, but my mind can kind of see what I want to create. Much like the bookcase I created, where I did numerous different color palettes for it and different swatches and stuff like that. Sorry, different swatches and different styles for it. Go away, stupid fly. Shoo. I actually imagined how I would rig that together in my brain before I was going to sleep. Like I was laid there just like, how can I create this? And I would be putting the pieces together as if I was in VoxEdit in my mind. Yeah, Pinterest, real life, and sometimes just my imagination. Sometimes I'm like, this might be a good idea, and I'll just start creating. It's a little bit like when I used to go for a phase of writing stories. Most people like to write like ideas down and notes and stuff and get like a general plan of the story. My method of writing stories is generally just to write a story. The only real planning I do is I do a ton of research on names. Names are the one things that I, at least with stories, that I try to really, really research to try and make the character's name somewhat have meaning. I've phased in and out of that quite a bit, but overall I like to at least try to keep names to have some sort of meaning within the story, whether it's a certain trait a character has or just something that they're meant to embody. Much like my on my D&D group, my rogue character is called Trix. short for Trixie or Trixabelle, and Trixabelle, basically kind of refers to like a thief or someone that's sneaky, which is why I chose her name, because she was going to be sort of like a little trickster, thief, like sneaky little thing, which is why I chose her name. But with this, I needed an idea. I knew I wanted like coral rocks, and I'd already created some form of corals before. And I knew I wanted to do an archway, so I looked up underwater ocean rocks and underwater ocean coral, and just searched through like a bunch of images until I was like, okay, that's kind of what I want to do. Looked at like colors and stuff, because the whole grey rock thing didn't really work when I was creating it, because that they were just like grey blocks when I started. So I was gonna make it like stone. Whereas the images I was looking at all had like different shades of blue, which is why I created the rocks to be a shade of blue. So underwater, it would look like it would fit. But yeah, I get inspiration kind of everywhere. Just life in general. My mind. If you don't have a highly imaginative mind, like literally, Pinterest is a great source. I am Nigel. Hello, hello, hello. You explained it very well. Good, because I know sometimes I ramble. Like 100% I ramble so much. I need to stop. Need to not ramble so much. Get another one of you. Duplicate. Blue rock 2C. Shows a mind at work. Great, then my mind is forever at work because I do not stop rambling. I'm pretty happy with that. I think this can still be walked under, but I do actually want to check that now that I've got bits either side. So I am going to test this now. I haven't tested it before now, so now I'm testing. It would also be a good idea for me to update my game maker to 7.0, but because I'm doing these streams, I just haven't. Coral Rock Test 1. I haven't. Also, you know, because I can't show you guys that stuff. It should really be. Is there a quiz today? I have not decided if there will be a quiz or not. Save as draft. I have not decided that. I don't think I will be doing a quiz version, honestly. Coral Rock. Oh, that's much lower than I thought it would be. Oh, whoops, I'm using Scruffy. Of course Scruffy can fit through it. Oh, I thought it was much higher. Right, Scruffy, sorry. Okay. Not as... Oh no, I can't fit through! I can't fit through! No! I'm gonna have to make that larger. Okay, That's fine. This is why we test, people. This is why we test. Endo, hello to you. Wait, did someone just quote Shakespeare? I just saw, to be or not to be? Be or not to be, that is the question. Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune? Let's go over here so I can make sure I'm reading everybody's questions. Anyone here tried building ever on Horizon Worlds? Well, it's a beautiful coral reef nonetheless. Thank you. Have I tried Horizon Worlds? No. What's Horizon Worlds? I've heard of Horizon Forbidden West. Are you talking about that? I doubt it. Whoops. Oh. Again. It's Meta's metaverse. No. Why would I work on something that isn't decentralized? Ugh. Come in here and you spout that nonsense. What's wrong with you? I'm joking. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No. I have not. Re-centralized. Is that what they're calling it? They're calling it re-centralized? Colouring in, don't mind me. Colour in all stuff. I need to do that, but for now. I'm gonna make this a bit thicker, so I'm gonna make it a 13, a 12. Oh. Okay. Okay, that's looking better. Okay, perhaps if you tell me not trying to shield, just share to the fellow builders. Okay, they have a creator fund and support sales of assets for creators, but it's not going to be decentralized. But also, yeah, I appreciate you sharing that, just in case people, want to. I mean, yeah, money is money, but also, yeah, I mean, we'll do it. Yo, hello, Celestant Prime. Hey, look, I never realized. So I don't usually have Twitch stream, like just Twitch chat open. I usually just look at the restream. But thanks to the raid from Game Dizzy and Slater Raid, I now get to notice this cool thing where it says like first time chat. So now I get to know that this is your first time ever chatting to me. And that's super kind. Thank you for saying hello and having a first time chat. How many other people have? Philip Light said, "Hey Panda, this is very beautiful already. Thank you. That was your first time chatting to me. Everybody's so nice. How do you have the techniques of... Oh, I'm sorry, Shangri-La. I did not see that question. How do you have the techniques of capturing models' colors to enhance aesthetic? Okay, I do actually have a technique on getting colors fairly close. Now, a lot of the stuff I make, I actually create for the Creator Fund. So within the Creator Fund itself, there is a set color palette I have to use. Now, I can deviate somewhat, but most of the colors do need to be to that color palette. I am being very cheeky with these blues because they are close to this blue, but they are not that blue. So I've been cheeky and I have deviated somewhat. But all the other colours, other than the pinky purples, are from the set colour palette. So it's fine, it should be fine. But what I do is... let's look at coral images. Of course it does a betting thing first. Right, so I would find some coral. There we go, we've got a nice picture of coral. I will screenshot coral. I will open up Photoshop. First time chat. First time chat, exclamation mark lurk. I wish I had a lurk thing that you guys got to see. And then what I will do is I will paste it in here. I will zoom in. I will get my little eyedroppy thing. I'll go boom. And then I click this up here. And it will tell me the hex. And I will then take that hex over to VoxEdit. And I will write the hex in and I will use that color. And that's usually how I get fairly close to proper colors that they are meant to be representing. Especially if like, okay, I want this purple and I know that there needs to be lighter areas. So I'll go do this and then I will, sometimes I'll zoom in. Let's exit that. I'll zoom in pretty close so I can see all of the different shades right here. So I'll choose like a fairly dark one. And so I'll write down that one and then I'll go for like the lighter one, not the lightest, but usually the lighter one. Choose that, and we've got a few different shades here, and I'd go a couple of shades either way, and then I put those into VoxEdit. And I think you can do this with paint. I would assume you can. In a while, kind of paste. How do I zoom in? There we go. Eyedrop. That color. I don't think normal paint actually lets you see the hexes. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, never mind, you can't do it on paint. Oh wait, there we go. Yes, you can. You just click that. Can you do it kind of in this? I suppose that's the right color. Yeah, so it's a little bit more annoying because you can't then, you gotta click OK if you want to like go off and choose different ones. But yeah, that's generally how I do it. You've seen my YouTube videos? Awesome! Did you find them helpful? And if you want more YouTube videos, what sort of YouTube videos would you be looking to see, watch, partake in? What would you like to see? I'm gonna kind of move this just a little bit this way. see how we can fill this out, but yeah. I've been building for a minute. Nice to see you still here. Go West is an OG here for sure. An absolute OG here. Anyway, I need to continue. My mind is getting flooded. Questions and all of that. How long have I been streaming as well? I'm almost at the halfway mark. How? No. How am I almost at the halfway mark? All okay. I've never left, just been working in the background. I always see Go West. I always see Go West around. Oh, that reminds me, while we've got loads and loads of people here, this Saturday, haven't decided on a time, but it will be announced most likely tomorrow, because, wait, what day is it tomorrow? Is today Monday? What day of the week is it? Whenever it's Wednesday or potentially Thursday, we will be announcing the live Vox Edit contest that I'll be doing on Saturday. Haven't decided what time. I will be doing it before Alex does his stream, obviously. Let's just double check. Okay, so it will most likely start 3 p.m. my time, so 7 a.m. your guys' PST, so Pacific time. I will most likely start the contest, 4, 5, 6, and it will finish 6 p.m. my time, which I believe leaves an hour before Alex starts his stream, but I can't remember, so I'll have to double check with him. Tuesday, today is Tuesday, thank you. So either tomorrow or Thursday, there'll be an announcement on the Vox Edit, 10 a.m. EDT. Let me check, 3 p.m. BST to EDT. It's 10, yes, 10 a.m. So 10 a.m. EDT, 7 a.m. PST. 2 p.m. UTC. Most of Europe, it'll be 4 p.m. for you guys, because you're mostly an hour ahead of the UK. But yes, there'll be an announcement either tomorrow or Thursday stating the time. I'm going to have to double check with Alex when his stuff is, just because, oh, that's weird. Oh, whoops. I thought they were separate. They are not. Okay. Rock 3A. I did not realize that was happening. But yes, live Vox Edit contest will be happening. And for anybody that doesn't know what a live Vox Edit contest is, I decide the theme that an asset will need to be created. I also tell you if you have to use a certain template. I believe this time will be the last time that I say that you need to use a small, medium, or large human template under a certain theme and it will be shared live on stream at the start. where you have to use a certain color scheme that has to be the main color part of your thing. So last time we did mermaids / sirens, where the main color for it needed to be orange. So as long as the most eye-catching color part of your asset, the entire asset doesn't need to be orange. Like, it doesn't need to be orange from head to toe. Some people made some beautiful head to toe orange assets, but the entire thing doesn't need to be. What day? So the live contest will be Saturday. It will be Saturday. The contest will be Saturday. Most likely, it will be 10 a.m. EDT, 7 a.m. Pacific, and 3 p.m. British summertime, 2 p.m. UTC. I'm trying to give you all the times. I'm trying to give you all of the times that it could be. For all of the time zones. But it will be a Saturday. And because we had... let me phrase this again. We unfortunately had a cancellation to one of our VoxEdit contests. So we do have less VoxEdit contests this month. So I will be running 2 of these live VoxEdit contests. What time zone in New Zealand? Okay. 3 p.m. BST to New Zealand. 2 a.m. 2 a.m. New Zealand time. New Zealand has multiple time zones. Great. Great. Sorry, guys. I'll do one for the other side of it. In fact, no, do you know what? That's what I'll do. This first one, that's going to be at that time. The second one that I'll be doing near the end of the month, I will do it for a time that is more time appropriate for the other side of the world, while also speaking to Alex. It'll most likely be a Sunday. Alex doesn't stream on a Sunday, so I'll most likely make it a Sunday so it doesn't interfere with Alex's stream, and then I could do it later. To our creations, no. Because I am asking you to use the small, medium, and large human templates, at least for this next one, it will be. There is no requirement for you to do animation, and there's also no requirement for you to send full renders. Renders are helpful, but there's no big requirement to send a full animated render. However, it would be good if you just obviously make sure any pieces that you put on the bodies, that they are positioned correctly and, you know, just placed nicely. Yeah. But no, I think I will do that, because I do feel bad that the other side of the world doesn't get to partake. So I would potentially, let's just do 9 p.m. BST to... That's still too early. Okay, and to New Zealand. Okay, so potentially 9 a.m. just seems too horrible for me to get up at that time on a Sunday. So 10 a.m. will be 9 p.m. in Wellington, New Zealand, and will be slightly earlier for places like Korea and China, Thailand, and just that side of the world. So I'll do it early on a Sunday. I'll double check that nobody else is there, but that's the second one. This next one is going to be the time I've told you. Also, make sure you are following, and I'm going to get it up. One, make sure you're following me. So I'm just going to share this. So make sure you are following me, but also make sure you are following VoxEdit on Twitter so you can find out all this information. And you get to find out all the stuff. Get to know all of the information. Alright, we will be going for break time very, very soon. 9A7A, how are you? That also reminds me, so I'm going to quickly open this up. So I need to just remove the audio for my break time. So do excuse me real quick while I just try and find this. Is it this one? It is. And I just need to unlink. Import some audio. Give me a second. This is so you can have a better video break time instead of the same one constantly. Oh no, why do I have so many emails? Oh, stop emailing me after work hours. I mean, I don't mind it. I won't answer it until tomorrow, but just like it being nice and neat. Okay, media. It's the wrong media kit. That one. That one. I'll do. Load. Ports. Downloads. Oh, I closed it before it even downloaded. I'm super clever. Shush now, everybody. You didn't see me just be super not smart. Okay, this time we leave it open so I can download it. There we go. And we just close that so I can get back to you guys. Underwater terrain. I did not read underwater terrain. I'm gonna be honest with you. I read under something else terrain. And I was like, what are you making? Like, is that gonna be okay? Is that gonna be allowed? But nope, that's just my mind being silly. And I use the word silly instead of a different word. But yes. I read it as underwear terrain coming along. Not gonna lie, that's what I read it as. I thought you were making underwear terrain, and I was starting to get somewhat worried about what you may have been creating. And also slightly curious over how that would actually look, honestly. Would it look good? Is it like, yeah, skid marks? Is it gonna be like a terrain block with like a thong? Is it gonna be like Y fronts? Are they gonna have boxes? skid marks? Is there going to be like a little bit of lady blood on the side with like maybe a pad poking out of it? I don't know. Now I'm going really weird. I'm so sorry. It's so normal words. Somebody give me something normal. No, do you know what's normal? Yep, that's downloaded, so I can just be like, oh, look at this. I've got to quickly go import this thing real quick. So this can be sorted. Yeah, distraction. Ooh. Right, that should be fine. Give me a second. I'll export. 1 second, guys. Export. Ah, I can't read chat. There we go. Only a person who reads underwear as and underwater. Who reads underwater as underwear will have a Basement art collection. No, you caught me. On another note, looks like Twitch IRC supports Unix timestamps. Does it really? Cool. Don't worry. I wouldn't be going that direction. Perfect. I'm not worried now. That's put a load off of my mind. I was very, very concerned for you and not at all concerned for my own mind and well-being. And no one else should be concerned for my own weird mind going weird places. Fully normal, right? We're all good. They're not worrying about me, right? Good. Cool. I don't have a sus art collection in a basement. Basement has a sus art collection, not me. Oh, they're the same ones. That will be so much easier. Cutting like this out. And coloring. Color the whole of this section. Oh, I'll sort it out in a minute. But anyway, let's just grab hold of this, which has now done its thing. Yes, I'll change that. Oh, wait. One second, guys. Hopefully I didn't accidentally just do something wrong on my end, but let's get Stream Deck up so I can just add it. Yeah. Oh no, I've forgotten how I do all this stuff. On my OBS? Yeah, mode. Ah, yes. Add media source. God 2.a. Browse. Okay, that should work. But we'll find out after when I go to break. Okay, right, let's get back to creating. This is very, very irritating. So we need to make it so it's not like this because it looks silly with all that at the top. We're not going to have it look like that. Don't like it. Means this one also needs to not look like that. Well, right. Easiest way to sort out the Z fighting, I'm just gonna move you. There we go. Now we don't have the issue. Don't know why I didn't do that earlier. Do you have something with Z fighting? That's where you saw it making those little zzz, where it was like all flashy and trying to compete different colors. Just move it. Like, honestly, if I put it back in the exact same position, right there, so you see it, where it's like the two colors are trying to fight, all you really need to do is just move it like 0.1, 0.2 out. So yeah, that's what we've done. And now I'm going to duplicate this and call this kelp 1C. But the gaps between everything now should be absolutely fine, so we should be able to walk through both sides now. There's no doubt in my mind that we'll be able to walk through both of those sides. And just checking from here, got half, 1, 2, 3.5, half, 1, 2.5. Okay, so it's not quite equal, so I'll have to move that so it's centered better. Marley Man Hooker, hello to you. How are you? Really do need to make a drink in a moment. But we always do a nice kelp freebie. We always do a nice little intermission break halfway through. We take about between 5 to 10 minutes. Or technically I take between 5 to 10 minutes. You guys can stay and chat amongst yourselves. Do what you need to do. Go to the toilet yourselves. Get yourself a snack and a drink or whatever it is that you want to do. But basically I take about 5 to 10 minutes to go quickly grab something to eat. Go to the toilet if I need to go to the toilet. You know, just take a break, make a drink, grab something to eat. I think I've said all these words already, but just do whatever it is I need to do for between 5 to 10 minutes. Set up a form if I need to set up a form, if you guys are having a giveaway or not. Oh, the faces are really get building up now. Okay, this might be too many faces. Already at 2,000. Probably reduce it on this rock. Section. Oh, whoops, I proper filled that section in. Did not mean to do that at all. Nope, you are not meant to be filled in. One bit. Okay, there we go, we've reduced it. You're good? Awesome, I'm glad you're good. Same with this one. Where I like gaps that we filled in. I mean, we could potentially maybe an orange bit to here. Dots right there. Okay, that doesn't look too bad. We just reduce the faces again right there without really like changing too much of how it looks. We also, this whole section right here is covered by this giant rock, so we actually don't need this to look the way it looks. Up. Okay. And add a few different things here too. Another thing I'm thinking of doing is at least these ones. Most of this section doesn't really need to be there. Most of this back section, because it's all mostly hidden. Bottom bit, send there. Trim it. Little look at how that looks. If it all needs to move back. Yeah, because the majority of them all just sort of shoved into the wall. Other than this one, but we can shove it in the wall. You are absolutely fine. also fine. These guys are as well. And probably these bottom ones could do with not having as many faces. Gonna see how that looks. Up there. With it not being there. Add gaps back onto at least this little bit to see how much difference that seems to make. Okay, it looks better if you cut those little dips out. That one. Also gonna have a quick look at the kelp and see, there's not too much on here really that would need to be changed. Potentially we could add the lighter color right there. Add a lighter color end. Change too much. There we go. Hey Hyena, how you doing? How are you? Honestly, I feel like I don't really need this bit. Don't think it's adding any extra benefit. That. Get this. Oops. Have a look. It was there. Yeah, no, that looks absolutely fine. Really don't think. This is a big one as well. We've got this huge piece here that isn't really adding anything to it being placed there, so we'll just do that. Even just add bits, areas, little. Yeah, that looks better. So we've reduced the amount of faces. So we're on like 2,200, 2,100, and now we're back down to 1,800. Just from doing like a few simple things, we've been able to still keep the quality up there with the design, but also reduce those faces. Now, I do realize that we do have a limit of 5k. However, this is something that I'm making for the Creator Fund. So I do know that even though our limit is 5k, I could potentially be told, hey, can you reduce the faces? That's what I want to be doing. I want to be trying to reduce the faces as much as possible while I'm creating this. So I don't need to go back and make a whole bunch of edits. Another way that I could potentially save on faces is by just making a bunch of like either like a bunch of 1x3s with whatever height that they are, 1 by like a 1 by 20 by 3 and just have them as a few different colors and just position them differently. But this also isn't bad the way I've done this. I might save this, copy it, and then take all of this off of it, all the seaweed, kelp, whatever it is, kelp, I'm calling it kelp, all of the kelp off of it, and then just do the single ones and rotate them slightly. But right now I think it's fine how it is. Do want a couple more of these, like the big one I want placed, and I'm gonna draw a purple one over here. I don't want. I think I just want like super small. Well, looking really nice. I've been away. I'm learning a bit of Blender now. It's been a long time since I've done anything with Blender, so please, please don't ask me for tips on Blender because it has really, really been a very, 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 very long time since I've done anything on at all. What are these colors? That's that one. B. Okay. Don't know if that looks any good. Potentially not. It looks too messy. I'll work it. I'll work it out. I will work it out. I also want to change this. I kind of want this to be a bit darker. That. That. Bit like that. Inactive. How am I today? I'm doing good, thanks. Oh, since when can we have a banner image on Sandbox website? For ages! I feel like loads of people haven't realised this for quite some time. Loads of people were asking it when Alex did it for his Wizzy stuff. And it had been around for a while before then. Oh. I need to get one sorted, ready for my Goblin collection. And then I'll have a whole new one sorted for the wedding collection that will be coming out. I also really... how many people are actually going to be interested in wanting to take part in a Sandbox wedding thing? Like, honestly. Oh, I forgot that that was right there. I move this. There. Need to take some time to work on banners and logos and such. Yeah, so at the minute I just need to think of two. Well, actually no, technically a couple, because I'm gonna have a special banner for when it's my Goblin collection coming out. As soon as we go onto Polygon, I was given the option. I did get told, originally I thought I wouldn't be allowed to do my Goblin collection before going to Polygon, but I had been told it's up to you if I want to or not. I am going to wait to Polygon to do my Goblin collection. Anybody that doesn't know, for my Tavern game / Pandonia game, I've got a whole bunch of goblins that are the sort of the main big bad within the game that you have to defeat. And every single goblin asset is going to be up and minted. I had been given permission to mint it like now. I could have done it a month or so ago, and then I found out, hey, we're getting ready to move to Polygon. I don't know how long it's actually going to be until we move, but yeah, I was given the option, either I can do it now or I can wait, and I thought I'd wait. So I need a banner for the Goblin collection, which I'll need to make anyway, ready to promote it. I will then want to do one for just like the tavern people that aren't the goblins. So Helgalina's a goblin, she'll be in the Goblin collection, and Keith is a goblin, so he'll be in the Goblin collection. But then like the dwarves in the tavern, the Helgalina's husband, that I've already forgotten his Garrick, I think his name is. He'll need to be in there. The weird guy everybody thinks looks like Cody, but I can promise you it isn't Cody. Even though everybody thinks it's Cody. Random, here it is. Random human. I was like, that looks like Cody. But we've got random human. He'll be in the collection as well. So we'll have like the tavern people collection that excludes the goblins because I'll already be done. And then I'll probably have like the fairy, I don't know, the woodland collection. Everybody else will be minted and put up. And then obviously the wedding collection will be one that will be highly, highly promoted. But also, how excited are you about having the dwarf children? Are they in dwarves? I think they're probably in dwarves. Dwarf child. Like, how excited are you to have Benny Bobbin's daughter, which I'm sure she has a name. Bonita? I can't remember her name. But Benny Bobbin's daughter, she'll be minted. She'll be minted as part... I don't know if she'll be part of the tavern people. I might just have her sit in the corner. On more rhythms to add to the collection. Nice. The marketplace goes live. Oh, once. Yeah, that's also correct. Yeah, I was going to say nice the marketplace goes live once the marketplace goes live. It will be exciting when the marketplace goes live. Hoddle, how are you? I just saw you say bless you. Did I sneeze? I can't remember. But hey Sparky, hey Hoddle, how are we? We're going to be going to break in a moment. We'll be having a little break. Yes, I did sneeze. Okay, that's good to know. Good to know I sneezed. Thank you for blessing my sneeze. I appreciate it. Okay, that's looking better. We are good, and the first actual vacay we had since. Hey, you've had a. We call them holidays, but vacation. You've had a vacation. Where did you go? Just procrastinate in real life by watching Twitch streams. I appreciate that. Thank you for doing that, Soldier over on D Live. Hey. Not often we get a D-Live person up in here, so thanks. I should really promote D-Live a bit more. Guys, go over to D-Live. If you like Twitch and you like, you know, giving people Twitch bits and stuff, on D-Live, you can actually watch people's streams and earn basically their equivalent to bitch twits. Twitch bits. Yeah. You'll be rewarded literally from watching somebody stream, and you can decide whether you want to give those to to the person that you're watching. Save them for yourself, save them for someone else. Melting before I can drink it. That's your biggest problem? Oh, that's a good problem to have, I swear. Well, that's a great problem to have. Gotta be nice if that's your main issue. Is just that. Ah! Friggin' hell! I forgot I've got all those alerts on DLive. Thanks for the follow over on DLive. Thank you. Twitch is my new band name. It should be. Should be. We are in South Carolina. That's what I'm guessing SE means. Testing your state abbreviation knowledge at the beach. South Carolina is what. Oh, Hoddle put South Carolina. Yeah, is Hoddle right? Am I right? Is it South Carolina? South Carolina? Yes! Yes! We're so smart. Hoddle, we're so smart. Know that right, Hoddle? We're so smart. Everybody's coming in and I'm like getting ready to go on my like 5-10 minute family. How on my family? It's because you said how's the fam? On my 5 to 10 minute break. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna go for my break right now, okay? I'm the bass player for Bitch Twist. Good. Right, I'm gonna go for the quick one. Hey, Graham! Graham, hey, how you doing? I was gonna go for my 5-10 minute break, but I guess I'm saying hello to you for a bit. Hey, Graham, do you understand what I'm doing yet? Do you follow what all this is? I am creating, using this, I am creating an asset that can be minted, that can be created and sold to people if they choose to buy it on a game. So they can use this in a game. Graham, do you get it? You don't get it, it's fine. I appreciate you being here, by the way. Don't forget, if you're on YouTube, don't forget to watch all the ads. And I'm only legit saying this to Graham. Anybody else, you don't have to. Graham, you do. Follow it all. You follow it all. Thank you. You're a star. I'm not going to hear the end of this next weekend when we come round, am I? Basically, if it helps you understand, I am just creating artwork that takes on a three-dimensional form in the digital world. I feel like that is something you can understand. And... free disc. Yes, yes it is. I actually quite like that, just sat there, that little corner. I'm going to make a few small ones on the side too. Little one. Once I've done these, then we're gonna go for break. Is there an undersea theme coming up or something? Technically, no. It's already been a theme already. I've just not been creating assets for a while because I took time off to go to, you know, New York and do all of that stuff. So I'm catching up with assets I haven't completed for the theme. But we're all told on the Creator Fund now anyway that we need to set our assets as private. You don't even really get to see the assets anymore like you used to. So triangle. Like before you got to see the assets, now you don't really get to. They're all set to private. Slightly larger ones. See how they look. Quite like them. They look good. New York crew. New York crew. Hey, Lucas is right. Why does everybody keep coming in when I want to go for a break? Everybody just starts to appear. Oh yeah, and look, I'm wearing my t-shirt that I made. The Don't NFTs Me with my character person on it. Hello, friend. Go for a break. No, it's fine. I'm not going to now. I'm not going to just because you showed up. I'm not doing it. Blame yourself for this. No, but hello, friend. Lucas, friend. Hello, and yes, New York crew. I said I'm leaving. Don't you dare. I won't go for break. I will refuse. No, it's fine. What time is it anyway? Oh, okay. No, I am going to go for break because I basically have 1 hour left to stream. And if I don't go to break now, then I just won't have a break. So yeah, I'm gonna go break and we'll see. Reverse psychology. No, it didn't work. I just looked at the time that I'd been streaming. If I'd been streaming for 1 hour 10, I'd be like, I'd go in 10 minutes. But I've been streaming 2 hours. So if I go in 10 minutes, then I've been streaming 2 hours 10, which means I only have 50 minutes left, which makes no sense because if I wait 10 minutes and then I take a 10-minute break, then that only leaves 40 minutes left to stream. And that just seems silly. I might as well just stream for the full 50 minutes. This is her decision, not mine. Exactly. I choose this. I choose this for me. But yeah, we can see if the new VOD works and you can tell me if the audio... That just seems silly. It does just seem silly. Why should I do that? Anyway, we'll see if the new VOD works. Let me know. Well, let me know when I come back if it doesn't. And we'll just revert to the next one. Anyway, enjoy the new VT. That's too small. There we go. You can't hear me. Now you can. I'm back. Right, how we no, it's silent here too. Wait, was it not playing any? Oh, I forgot to turn the sound back on for those videos. Wait. Yeah. Can you hear the sound now? You hear the sound for this? Y'all ready for the Sandbox game? Climbing up the blockchain. I think you heard it that time. Yeah. It's because being such a clever person I am, on OBS I decided to put both of the videos, the mid-break VTs, on the same one, which meant when I started playing it as soon as I left, both audios were playing and I saw that both were playing, so I was like, oh, quick, mute one. And then when I switched it as I walked on, then as I walked by during the break, I forgot to switch over the audio. But my bad. My bad. Anyway, what did I miss? There we go. So, did Lucas actually stay? When's season 3? Season 3 is happening on the 5th of November, 2082, after season 10 happens. Black screen of doom. Yeah, sorry, it was still there, but I do still have the... Wait. Do I still have it? No. Blue screen of death. Talk amongst yourselves. Exactly. Problem with new video? No, the new video worked fine. It was the switching over that was silly. Yeah, okay, all caught up. All caught up. Now, let's carry on. I did want to play some games real quick in the Alpha Hub. I also want to finish this. So, get some of them finished. Let's have... I want another giant one on... I want a giant one on this side. I'm going to just duplicate this. A Coral Big 3. Not rotate it. There we go. Lovely. November is perfect. I know, right? November is such a great month. Then I think as well... I didn't realise I had 2 of the large ones. One down there too. Cool. And then on this one, we'll have Coral 2A, because I don't think I've done a 2A on the Coral. Wait, what's going on here? Is this a tiny coral? Oh my gosh, it is! This is a teeny tiny coral! What is a teeny tiny bit of coral? Also think that, yeah, we don't need these bits. Go, and then even just here. Okay, just that. Fine. That bit right there. I want to keep this below 2,200 faces if I can. That's what I want to do. Should we take like a short, like, quick hello to everyone again? Or no? I don't know anymore. What am I doing? What is my job? So let's just do that quickly. Let's save this. We'll come back to this. Let's just go do one of the things for Sandbox. Let's hop into play. So the contest right now, I believe I've done all of these. I don't know whether the tweets are updating. I feel like they're not because I've been sending out tweets and it just... Because I already tweeted it out. Maybe if I go here to my profile, do like tweets and replies. Error found in tweet. There's not. I just don't think it's working properly. But anyway, that. Let's do this one. What does this one want us to do? Done that, done that. Have you found the photo booth? I don't know why I'm clicking yes, it's done. I haven't. Where's the photo booth? Play. I think we talked about this on the Monday stream as well, whether it's not actually showing up. Where's the photo booth, by the way? Does anybody know where the photo booth is? Rooftop. Okay, it's on the rooftop. Cool. So I need to turn my audio down by a lot because last time I went onto rooftop, it told me off for using music. Rooftop ala mode. I'm guessing it's rooftop ala mode with Jazz Wolf saying rooftop one. I'm just gonna do this for a moment. Wow. Okay, don't mind me. I'm gonna wait for this real quick, so see if it asks me to log in or anything. No, I'm gonna shove this on charge because I'm on 4%. Right, I am back. Right, let's find. Where's the photo booth? Is this the photo booth? Stop being in my way. This is my photo booth time. So stop dancing. This is my photo time. Okay. Ah. Contests. Participate. Wait it out. And then hopefully that's gonna be done, although I'm not holding my breath because it seems to be a little bit broken. And for anybody that hasn't seen, let's go show you guys the changes made to rooftop our mode. And please tell me if you're hearing any audio so I can quickly stop it. So now we have like a catwalk. We can all actually get up on here. I love this. So we can pretend like I am part of the catwalk too. Just waving hello to everyone. No problem, Sparky. Have a good one. These cool little outfits happening here. Super awesome. I love that they've got this guy twice. We've got that guy there and then him again over here. This one I adore. I kind of want to make my own version of this sort of like fashion outfit. Ah! I did not mean to fall. Try that again. I'm wondering now that they've changed it, can you actually dance, like dance jump over to the other side? I don't think we can. I think they got rid of it, so you actually can't jump all that way. Oh wait, no. No, we can. But then you can't jump behind it. Ah, you can't actually jump behind it. Oh, that's sad. Let's see if we can make it round to the other side. Just checking where hiding places are going to be allowed or not allowed. No audio, good. I want to get told off by YouTube and lose out on, you know, those couple of pennies I get from it. Oh, they've proper blocked it in. Oh, they've done a whole thing round here. Look at that. Have they just placed the colourful buildings over the grey ones and we've got Z fighting happening because they've just placed them over it? Oh, do better. Do better. Look at that. That's horrible. But yeah, we can't jump round anymore. I am now. Oh, there we go. No. This is really cute. That is really cute with those trees and everything. But yeah, there's not really much else we want to do here. I'll show you the challenge accepted. Go ahead, Go West. Go ahead. I thought that took you to the thingy. No? I want to go to the World of Women Museum. Valley of Belonging. That's where I want to go. Ah! I will do it the long way. For anybody struggling to get to where they need to get to, just go onto the map. And then find it, click play, do that, and then it'll ask you if you want to travel. For anybody that doesn't know. The Valley of Belonging. It is very nice. Are you gonna load? There we go. But yeah, I know. I've done. See, this is the thing. I've done all of this. So I don't know why it keeps telling me to do it. I've done it. Go. Oh yeah, you can climb up these rainbow ribbons. Anybody that did not know that. Gonna collect all the hearts again. Ah! But also, wait, because they've done it on this, well, on this one, this is a little bit annoying, and hopefully they see this and get this fixed. But the dress doesn't loop properly, which is why you see that, like, just flick out. They really need to fix that. Because I think they're in different areas where they're doing something else, and her dress doesn't do that. So, yeah. Need to fix that. Her dress isn't looping nicely. And as you can see here, I've told you guys a lot of times how you can go about making a character's face look like that. They have done an absolute excellent job. And also, is this one looping weirdly? No. That really worried me. For a second, I thought it was looping weirdly, but I think it's fine. It's a heartbeat dress. It's not meant to do that. It's not meant to flick like that. I'm pretty sure it's not meant to flick like that. I could be wrong, but I am about 90% sure that her dress shouldn't be doing that. And if it is meant to do it, it doesn't look like it's meant to do it. Because it's literally only two parts of the dress. If the whole dress did it, if the entire dress did, like, it went out and then, like, did, like, a foot back in, then yes, I'd be like, oh, they meant to do that because the entire dress does it. It's the fact that literally two pieces of the dress. I'm gonna go look at it again. Beautiful. It's like, it's lit. In fact, it might not even be. It's just, like, to me, that doesn't look like that should be doing that. None of the rest of the dress is doing any movement. So to me, that doesn't look like it's meant to do that. If it is, then that's fine. But to me, that doesn't look like it should. Or if they want it to do that, they should do it for the entire lot. Would make it look better. Oh, this isn't what I wanted to show you. Yes, it is. It is this way. My bad. This is where I wanted to go. No! Parkour genius. No! Why? I was barely touching you. Why would you do that to me? Alright, this is what I wanted to show you guys. See, there's a heart right there. You want to jump over, and then you can start climbing up. And then you are on top of everything up here. Alright, what's our time like? How long do I have left? I have half an hour left. Cool. Let's just finish this. Oh yeah, this is where you see it. So she's dancing and her dress isn't doing it. Her dress isn't doing it while she dances. That's a great t-shirt, thank you. Don't NFTs me with my panda avatar, although the green screen kind of takes the top out of it, but yeah. Yeah, sometimes I kind of wish you could add, I think you can add full damage in some games. I'm not 100% sure. I don't think anyone has. I'm not, it's someone who does Game Maker better than me can let me know. Did I do all the quests? I must have done all the quests. I'm in the pink swimming pool. Wait, what's this way? Oh, I can't go that way. Oh, it's the same for kimchi as well. Look at the eyes and the lips. Just so well designed. So well designed. But anyway, that's pretty much into that. We'll just get back to our regular scheduled stuff because there isn't really anything else. Unless I want to do the social contest, which I don't think, find one of the hidden ducks. What do I need to do this? Why is this locked? Oh, okay. I think I did it. You got to post a picture. Okay, fair enough. But they're not accepting them though. Like, some of the tweets aren't being done properly, but never mind. When live Vox Edit contest? Live Vox Edit contest is this Saturday, most likely 3 p.m. BST time, so 7 a.m. Pacific and 10 a.m. the other one that's for America. So that's when Eastern. Yes, I guess it's Eastern. Yes. Go West will know. Go West knows all. And that will be on Sandbox's channel, so make sure you're following Sandbox on social media. Throw us a clue. It's funny that you think I've already decided what is happening, because I have not. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I'll probably decide on Thursday or Friday exactly what it... In fact, no, I've got to do it before then because I've got to get the forms sorted out. So probably Wednesday or Thursday I'll decide. Definitely not Friday. It'll be decided by Friday. But, yeah. I'm not giving you a clue. That gives you guys more time to prepare. And the whole point is that it's meant to be done then as, like, at that time. You're not meant to have clues. Trying to cheat. So silly. Ah! Go away. Your clue is you will need to use Vox Edit. That is your clue. Hope that helps. If it is something almost nobody has worked on, so that the more experienced artists must start from scratch like the others. I mean, that's really hard to do something like that. But I have already told people, so I can tell you the information I've already told people, which is there's going to be 2 Vox Edit contests this month, live Vox Edit contests, because unfortunately one of the Vox Edit the main Vox Edit contest we were doing this month ended up falling through, so we won't be doing it, and it was very last minute, so we haven't actually got a main Vox Edit contest for this month currently. So that's why I'm doing 2 live Vox Edit contests. And so what I have decided is, at the very least, this next one will still be small, medium, large humanoid. and whatever, so it will still be small, medium, large humans, but you will have to use the templates. Same rules as before. However, the second one, which will be done either on the 24th or 31st of July, so 24th or 31st of July, will be something completely different. So when I say, so usually as since I've at least started as the community manager, we always seem to have like a main one that's like the big one that we do, and then some of the smaller ones. So when I say the main one, and I should have said the main one instead of one of the main ones, the main one has been cancelled. We are trying to push one to happen this month, but we definitely have two that should be happening in August. And if I don't hear anything about a normal Vox Edit contest, so not just a live, but if I don't hear back from a normal Vox Edit contest, I'm just gonna make one up myself, and we'll just have whatever theme I decide. Maybe we could have a voted theme one. Huh. Let the community vote, do like a 3-day vote, give you guys like a set amount of themes, and the highest on the poll to win is the theme of the contest that we do. Yeah, why don't I pitch my own contest to them? I'm building a game for Sandbox. I should pitch my own contest idea. But then what would I give away? Because like, and also the rules would be similar to what Cody and Lozen have done, which is that you would need to give up the files for those assets. So I don't really have that much that I can give people in terms of prize stuff. But no, I think I might. Where winner receives weapon crate. So for me, the weapon crate is far too common to give as like a main prize. I was thinking potentially the Woodland Fairy is basically the one asset I had minted as a special occasion for just season 2 and other special occasions. So I might just do it as the Woodland Fairy because I'm keeping so many to one side for myself. A very few amount will go up for sale. I think maybe only 10 will go up for sale. And then the rest just basically gets Sandbox to sponsor it. Yeah, no, I know. But like, usually, well, all the time, you always see, like when we do these contests, the other people give something too, and I feel like I can't just be like, hey guys, have a weapon crate. But I think the first place Woodland Fairy, second place Scruffy, third place weapon crate. I think that's pretty good. First place, Woodland Fairy. Second place, Scruffy. Third place, weapon crate. Yeah. Yeah, we can. I can definitely talk someone and see if we can just do that. And just because I feel like it's a little bit of a... Why am I recording this again? Oh, it's because I did the dash. I thought I took away those shortcuts for recording. Yeah, the thing is, Bravo, if I'm gonna ask to do this through Sandbox, then they most likely will give Sand as a reward too if we do it through there. But the rules will state that if you come in the first place winner's asset, I did maybe top 3. between either first, second, and third, or just first place asset, you would basically be giving me the files for them to be in my game. So you would basically be giving up your right to that asset. However, when they get minted, you will be airdropped your own asset, as well as in the description, it will state whatever name you want your if you want your Sandbox, like your art name, whatever your account is, so people can find you, it'll have that name in the description. I'm gonna write that too. So airdropped one of the assets when minted. Description of asset will feature artist's name. Yeah. But Sandstorm, as far as I'm aware, Sandstorm gives... They take fire... So someone correct me if I'm wrong. So Sandstorm take a percentage of the sand, but you get given your pay of the sand from what I am aware of. Yeah. I was going to say, you do get paid for the sale of the asset. So they take a percentage. That was what I thought. Yeah, they take a percentage, and then you get paid the rest of it. And I think they pay once a month. Is it once a week, once a month? I don't know. Yeah, but the artist account in Sandstorm instead of your account. That is true. But also, that is what will happen here too. In this contest, I will basically... I'm going to say top three. The top three assets, so first, second, and third, which makes me think maybe they should get a weapon crate and plus, what can I give them? I don't have anything else minted at the minute. But they'll get airdropped one of their assets as well as the description. So I would still have like, that asset will be basically my asset. I will just, in the description, name the person who created it. Once it gets minted, it will be airdropped. One of the assets will be airdropped. Like, so whoever comes first place will have their asset airdropped. Second place will have their asset airdropped. Right, no, maybe I'll do it so first place... Wait, no, I like that. Airdropped all three assets to all three winners. So first place will get first, second, and third asset. Second place will get first, second, and third place asset, as well as the ones that I will give as prizes. And I want 5 sand and I get 5 sand. Sandbox adds 5% fee and Sandstorm adds another 5% fee. Do they do that, Sumsy? I didn't know if... I believe Sumsy was telling me how this goes. For some reason, Zumsy, when you explained it before, I already know full well that if you say, hey, I'm listing this asset at 7 sand, Sandbox automatically adds their fee on top of that. I didn't realize Sandstorm did that too. I thought Sandstorm just took it from, if you said, hey, I want to list this at 7, you list it at 7, Sandbox adds their fee, and then Sandstorm takes their fee from the 7. But it's good to know that they... Basically 10% is being added to the price that you want. So that's, yeah, month, I think, for all sales. There we go. So yeah, that makes sense. And you also get the benefit of Sandstorm basically advertising your assets too, which can be helpful. But yeah, you guys, mainly because I feel like it's mostly going to be you lot in this stream, let me know what you think of these terms for this contest then, if if it gets approved. So I assume Sandbox will also add sand to the prize. Sand. I don't know how much, but X amount. I don't know. And so basically, there'll be a theme. I'm not going to say what the theme is. I already know what the theme will be, but there'll be a theme. And so it will be top 3 winners will need to send me, you need to agree, there'll be a thing to, I agree to give Panda these assets. You'll agree to send me those assets. First place will get the Woodland Fairy. So that's the special edition one that was mainly given out only during Alpha Season 2. And very limited will be put up for sale. Then second place will get a Scruffy. Third place will get a weapon crate, although I feel like it should be something else, but then the next part of this makes more sense. So when it is possible for the assets to be minted, so it won't be straight away, most likely when we move to Polygon, when the assets can be minted, all 3 of the assets will be airdropped, so I'll still have everybody's wallet, so I'll make sure to keep a note of that. All 3 of those will have all 3 of the winning assets airdropped to them. So first place not only will get the Woodland Fairy, but their own asset as well as the second and third. Second place will get the Scruffy as well as first, second, and third assets. You get the idea. How about a bookcase giveaway? I didn't think about that, but then I felt like the bookcase is on par of Scruffy, so I kind of feel like I don't know. I do like... We'll see. I don't think so. I don't think we'll do the bookcase, but it did go in my mind. Then in the description of the assets, so the assets will basically be mine. They'll be minted on my account and published on my account. The assets will feature the artist's name depending on how you want your name to be featured, whether you want it to be your Sandbox name, if you want it to be like your Twitter name, however you want your name to displayed in the description. I will work with first, second, and third place winners to have that within the description. But basically, the assets will be mine. but you'll have airdropped those 3 winning assets to each first, second, and third place, as well as the actual things, like the Woodland Fairy, Scruffy, and Weapon Crate. So let me know what you think of that. But I feel like the bookcase is on par with Scruffy, so making it the third place item, giveaway item, just... Not giveaway item, sorry, the prize item doesn't make that much sense. I mean, it will be for my game Pandonia, but there will be a theme to it. That's all I'm saying. Bravos. That is all I'm saying. So it will be for that. That's sweet of you to say. Yeah, that actually looks quite nice. You like my blue hair? You know it's not this, like, vivid blue in real life, right? Like, it's the saturation and everything. It does, when I dye it, the first time, it does look like this blue, and it stays this blue for maybe, like, 3 or 4 days. And then after that, it just, like, the color just bleeds right out. Definitely needs a little bit more. I'm very much in concentration mode right now. How much time? Oh, wow! I've pretty much run out of time. That went pretty fast. Once I start concentrating, just take a look here. Going on 3 hours. Yeah, I mean, like, that's how long I'm meant to be doing it. 3 hours, 3 hours today. It ended up going pretty fast. I think it's because I kept wanting to go for my halfway break, and I didn't end up having my break until basically 2/3 of the way through the stream. Alright, there needs to be just a little bit more on this side. But then I think it's... Oh, and I need to sort this out, because I was playing about with ideas over here, so that needs sorting out. But otherwise, yeah, this is pretty much done. I think maybe potentially adding just the back of this. Like something like that. Then on this side, we don't want that. But yeah, that's all I need to do. So let's finish this. Let's just do the whole this is the end of the stream situation. But yeah, I've got the idea to pitch to see if we can get that in for a quick contest for this month. Maybe I'll just give people a week or something. Usually our contests are, we announce a week beforehand, and then it's 2 weeks to get the submissions in after the week announcement, and then followed by another 2 weeks of 2 to 3 weeks of voting and filtering voting and collecting of the votes and sorting out a video. Anyway, guys, let's wrap this party up. Can I go to this page? Oh, yes, I am big screen on this page. Cool. Right. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I will be back on Thursday. I will be doing my Thursday morning tutorial stream. I'm not too sure exactly how early it is. I'm still crying from hitting 11th place. Oh, so, Bravo, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I said that because I checked. I thought you were 13th place. I checked. You were 13th place. For some reason, I thought you were 11th, and I think it's because I just really, like, I really, really liked your asset, and I was like, I could have swore you were, like, so close. So you were so close. You were. I recounted the votes numerous times to double check, but yeah, you were 13th. Your asset was very, very good, though. Your asset was very, very good. I really liked it, and I fully, like, make sure as well that you've got, if it did have animation, I remember it moving and stuff, so make sure you've got all the keyframes closed for the animation on that. If you want me to just double check that you've got it all sorted, ready for when minting does go live for people, because I really think that that would be a very nice one to sell, because it was very, very good. Was a very good asset, and you did excellent, and you should be very proud of yourself. In fact, I've seen you enter so many of these contests, so many, and I feel like your quality of work has been increasing exponentially, that I do not think it will be that long until you find yourself in that top 10. Really don't. Which assets are we talking about? Bravo, you tweeted it, correct? Because I really, really liked it. Are you Bravo's NFTs? Yes, you are. Scroll down. Here we go. Oh, it's right on the top. It's your pinned one. Great. So this is, if you don't mind me sharing, this is the asset. Also, I think the angle you had the render at was at a slightly better angle. There we go. It was like there. Yeah, this, I really thought this was very, very good. This was very well done. And I checked as well, the amount of nodes wasn't that high. Oh, wait, you guys can't see! Frig's sake! I'm so sorry. I'm like, here you go. You can see this. No, you can't. This is it. So, JKing, I have not been given a date for that yet. Hey, Maddox, how are you? Yes, and yeah, the way they swing as well is very, very nice. It's a very good asset. And also, I didn't notice this before. You got like a little castle on there. That's really good. I love that. And I like how you did like a little human next to it so you can get an idea of height as well. But yeah, just make sure that, you know, that everything is closed keyframes properly, everything's named properly. If you wanted to, my DMs on Discord and on Twitter are open, so you can, if you would like to. And I please don't send me don't send me like a ton of stuff, everybody, because then I will have to close DMs, which is unfortunate because I like to help people out. Arokalea Law, I'm sorry I can't say your name, I butcher everybody's names, I'm so sorry. Thank you for the follow, appreciate it. But yes, just if you want to send me like your Vox edit thing to show how everything's closed, to make sure everything's named properly, please feel free to do that. I didn't get anywhere with my fish and chip shop. Your fish and chip shop. I can check. I wouldn't mind doing a whole thing where I go over people's things after the fact. And during, actually. Maxi. Maxi, did you not enter it under your name? Oh. Oh, Maxi. No. You didn't make it to voting. Make it to voting, Maxi. And I know why, and it's because you've got everything. Because I really liked one, if you had just done the fish and chip shop, where like maybe with some people out like stood outside the fish and chip shop eating, that would have probably been good enough. In fact, the fish and chip shop was very, very good. All your assets were very good, but you had a lot of assets on there spread out. And that is why you didn't go for voting. I have suggested that scorecards be shared with the builder after contests are done. No, I mean, that's too much. You do realize how much work it is to do these contests, let alone being able to give people that information. No. I mean, I am more than happy to go through things if people ask, and you guys within Discord can say, hey, drop by Panda's stream. She streams pretty regularly at the exact same times, and ask her to look over the submission. I will do that. Yeah, that's why I thought I made a scene rather than a single asset. So one of the categories for these things is usability / utility. And that basically means that we look at it and we say, hey, will this asset fit in there? Also, you had a sofa in like the scene in like a street, which didn't make a whole lot of sense. You could have got away with the guards on their own. You could have got away with the beefy sleeping on the sofa. The people sat on the table. That was also great. But just everything like that just didn't make sense, honestly. Voxel Lady? Okay, Voxel Lady, did you enter that one? Voxel Lady, you made it to voting. Oh, I loved yours. Yours was the polo player. Fine, we're gonna... Oh, I can't show you all of this. Yours was the polo player. I believe... Let me just go over to this. There was... You scored 145 points, and 10th place scored 164. So there's a good 20 points difference between you two. And if I have a look at how the voting went, you scored lower on the quality of animation, and I think it's because even though you've got this going on, most of the animation is coming from the template itself rather than your own animation. So a lot of people would have been voting down the animation because it would have been coming off of the template. The other thing is Your usability was pretty good. Your usability was average. I'm not sure why it was only average, because that's got quite high usability. So I might have to talk to people about their oh wait, no, sorry. Usability was was on the higher end. You got, it's marks out of 5. You got a bunch of 4s, a couple of 3s, and then a few 5s. Your creativity, however, was on the lower end. Not too sure why. Your creativity was still average. The level of detail was also average. But that's average compared to everybody else. So personally, I thought this was very good. But yes, compared to lots of other entries, I always do, when I'm voting on something, the first asset that comes up in the voting form, I will mostly mark it in a range of 3 to 4. And then anything after that is marked against that first asset that I see, unless like there's something real wrong with it. So yeah, I really like this. You would have been scored just slightly lower because of the fact that it is a template, so animation would have been scored lower. You didn't get really low marks. There was nothing low about your marks. You got fairly average to high-ish on your marks. So I don't think there's anything particularly wrong with your asset. Potentially, I would say the riding crop itself could have been animated a bit smoother. You could have just maybe changed some of the animation yourself a little bit as well. On the horse, just to, you know, maybe did like a little up in the air to really make it look like, hey, I've edited this. I've done a little bit more than just a color correction on there. But overall, I did really like this. This was one I personally was like, we need to put this through to voting. It was one I thought was, and it was very different. What I liked about this was it was a very different asset. We got a bunch of buses, a bunch of people drinking tea, and I thought this was a very different asset that was suggested, so I've really liked it. And unfortunately, you didn't place in top 10, but maybe you can take away the fact that you did place within top 30. So there is that. You did place within top 30. But yeah, if we just take a quick look. So I assume you changed the animation on the sword. I've never actually used mounted mammal in the creator phone. We've been asked now not to use them because they're a little bit broken. Hey, King of Crypto, how you doing? I'm finishing up now. It's pretty much the end of my stream. But yeah, definitely, if you are using the templates, it is a good idea to add your own animation to those as well. Even if it's something small, just so you don't get marked. I've had one of our lead voxel artists that is on our judging panel actually message saying, if they use templates, can we please just not mark them on animation? And I said, no, please at least mark a 1 instead of not marking them. So that is the feedback I've had from one of the judging panels that directly uses VoxEdit on a daily basis consistently, and is one of the top people that we have. They create many of our assets and everything for Sandbox, for partners. So that is a feedback I had from them. So please do try and add your own animation to avoid those 1 point marks. They did do a great job. They did. Hoddle's like, yeah, you've been finishing up for 20 minutes. No, I've been finishing up for 15 minutes. I'm only 15 minutes past the 3 hours. So yeah, please do. But I did say please at least vote 1 point instead of leaving it blank. If anybody does leave a thing blank, then I have to go like message them back and go like, you need to give results to this. So yeah, like 20. Okay, like 20. 15. Anyway, let's finish up. So wait. Anybody else who entered the British Vox Edit contest would like a quick review over their asset to make it 20 minutes just so Hoddle can be correct? Anybody else want a quick review over the assets? No one? Going once? Going twice? Do I see someone? Is there anyone? Anyone want a quick review of their assets? Anyone? I'm calling. Oh, Metal. Okay, I actually didn't expect anybody to say anything after that. Okay, did you Meta? What's your name in? Did you enter the British one? Is your submission name Meta League? I've got to be able to find it. I can't find your name. I legit can't find your name in the British one. Did you enter? Nope. Oh my gosh, I did something, but it was not submitted. I'm not going for other things that haven't been submitted for a contest that happened ages ago. No, you can do it next time. If you want, like, feedback, just join the stream, sorry. Oh, you're so funny. You guys are hilarious. Unfortunately, I'm going now. So maybe we make this a regular thing where I leave, like, 30 minutes to 40 to go over people's past submissions to give feedback on what they can do to improve it, what I liked about the asset, and what they could do better next time. So yeah, maybe a couple of times we'll do that. We'll make it a regular thing. I think it'll be pretty good. I'll also see whether we could potentially make it a regular thing over on the Sandbox site rather than on my streams, but we'll see how it goes. We'll do it on my streams for now, and I'll see the feedback from the community and then ask Sandbox if it's something that we could make regular as like an hour sort of thing on theirs. Anyway, hope you guys like they do with testing. This is something I've been wanting to do for a while. I actually did. I'm switching over to the screen, so there's no turning back now. I actually did do. I only did it once because nobody actually sent me their assets to review after the one time someone did it. I did really early on my channel do like reviews of people's assets, and it's something I've been wanting to do for a while, and I have done it. If people ask, if people say, hey, can you look at my asset? And I do give feedback. And when we did the live Vox Edit contest, I took some time to quickly, before it finished, I went over ones that people had tagged me in, and I gave like quick feedback like, hey, you have like 20 minutes. If you want to make changes, make these changes. But yeah, I would quite like to spend some time going over. Would people rather me do it like maybe 5 days before? Like usually our contests run for 2 weeks, so would people rather me do it a week into it? And if people have assets that they've already, you know, posted or got ready, or like email me and be like, hey, can you look over this and give feedback? Would you rather it be a week during a contest and I give feedback so you can improve your assets, or would you rather the feedback be at the end, or both? So midway, at the end, or both? Let me know, literally right now. Right now, you have like 20 seconds from this moment to tell me. Mid, end, both. Literally those words, mid, end, or both. No, we're not doing scorecards at the end. Do you know how much work you will be making me do on top of everything I already do to give out scorecards for at least the top 30? So we got 2 for both, 1 for midway. Maddox, scorecards isn't happening. Scorecards is not happening. Not anytime soon, anyway. King of Crypto's like, wait, what? What's up? No, they're not. I'm not. So Maddox wants the voting scorecards to be given to each individual person after a contest, and I'm saying that is not going to happen. Maddox, would you like your scorecard? I will do 1 scorecard for you as long as nobody else asks me for a scorecard. Just Maddox. Maddox 1 time. Maddox 1 time. You can choose. You choose any of the contests you've entered. I'll let you know if you made it to top. I'll let you know if you made it to the top voting place for the main voting. I'll let you know if you've made it, and I'll give you your scorecard for any of the contests that you ask for. NFT scorecard. Oh, we could make this a thing. Also, Maddox, I appreciate you, but seriously, it would be a ton of work. And already doing these contests is a lot of work. Do you realize I have to go through all of the submissions? On my own, I go through all of the submissions to make sure that they are all legit submissions, make sure that they are all under 5,000 faces, make sure that they all are under the amount of nodes that we now do. And then have to get a team of people to then look at the assets along with me to be like, okay, these are top 30, and then put them into a voting form for voting to happen. And then once all the voting's happened, and send it to partners and follow up with partners to make sure they vote. Otherwise, we have a situation like we did with a contest that happened with a partner where we didn't have the results for like 3 weeks after the result date was meant to be. And then tally up the whole results and go through everything. I hope you don't count nodes. Oh, I do. Yes, I do. Only for ones that I can definitely tell are above, that might be close to node count. So Bravo's 1, I did count Bravos. There was someone else that made a very, very good London Eye. Can't remember who it was now off the top of my head, but they made an amazing one. I think it might be Fear Engine, I'm not sure. Someone made a really, really good lookalike of the London Eye. They were very close to the node count. So, yes, I do have to count the nodes. 100%. I don't count all of them. If I can see, if someone's used like a medium human template, I'm not counting the nodes on a medium human template. But fair, thank you, Bravo. Yeah. But yeah, for ones where it looks like they are cutting it very close, now you've made her go 25 minutes extra. That is true. I might as well just go for 5 more minutes now and then cut off half an hour on my next stream. Give this lady a break. I'm fine. I actually quite like it. I was going to go for an evening. I mean, I could still go for an evening stream. Evening walk. Evening stroll. Evening stroll. But yeah, I do have to count them. I have put forward to the people developing Vox Edit, please put a node counter, because now that we do realize that the amount of nodes does greatly affect optimization, more so than faces, we kind of need that in there so people understand that. So 5,000 faces maximum, which now that had to be done by eye pretty much, which I hated that. The fact that we had the rules of don't go over 5k faces, but hadn't insisted on anybody giving proof that they haven't gone over 5k faces, and it had to be up to the person in charge, aka me when I joined, or I believe it was Nick before me. Well, actually it was Andy before me and then Nick before Andy, where we had to basically look at it and be like, yeah, that looks like it's under 5k. Yeah, that looks like it's over 5k. So now I'm pretty happy. That was the first thing. I was like, yeah, I need to make sure that we actually do know if they are above or over. What's the node limit? Currently, right now, it says 120. I'm changing that. It's going to be 150 with a little bit of leeway. In fact, no, sorry. It's going to be 175. It's going to be 175 with a little bit, like about 10 to 15 over, because we don't have a node counter, which means that you have to count it as well as me having to count it. So I'm not going to be mad if the limit is 175, but you end up doing like 190. I'm not going to like, oh, no. You could have just miscounted a couple. I could have miscounted a couple. I could have double counted. What if it's Godzilla? Then Godzilla goes to sleep. Gives a few Godzilla gives a few extra, I suppose. Either that, or he can just be a very blocky Godzilla. We could just have like the medium primate. We could just have a block Godzilla. He could just be made out of squares and rectangles, just giant blocks. I want to make a giant block Godzilla. I'm gonna make a giant block Godzilla later. Anyway, I am finishing. This is the end. We are done with the stream right now. But yeah, the node limit is now 175. I will be changing that. The medium articles may still say 120, but if you go to, and it's not updated, so don't hold me to it, but if you go to the why are you not loading? Load. My internet working? There we go. We actually have a whole section on Fox Edit Contest, which also needs to be updated. So at the minute it says 150 nodes. It will be increased to 175, and I will, because I'm the main person that looks at all of this, I will be the one to check it over anyway, so you don't need to really worry about, you know, oh, but the Medium article says this, what if somebody else looks at it? I'm looking at it. I'm the one counting your nodes, okay? I'm the person counting your nodes, so don't worry about it. It will be 175. Blockzilla. Yes, he will be Blockzilla. Good old Blocky. Anyway, guys, I am finishing. King of Crypto, it was super, super great to see you here. Is there anybody we should be going to raid? I mean, okay, if you guys aren't that fussed about going to watch somebody do Sandbox, I wouldn't mind sending you to go see my really, really good friend Indy, who I haven't seen stream in a while. I'll get their name right. So the person is streaming League of Legends. They're a really, really nice, friendly person. Was one of the first lot of people I met when I streamed to D-Live, and I actually haven't been to see their stream in a long time. So yeah, I'm gonna probably stay and say hi to them. Hopefully I'm doing this thing correct. It's /raid, right? And then their name. Please let this be right. Anyway, have a good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you guys are. I'm going to send you over there in a second, and I will see you soon. Goodbye. Oh, and I'm streaming on Thursday. Remember, I'm doing the morning tutorial stream and then the evening extended voxel edit art makey thingy mabob stream.